Alrighty, I'm hitting record on the video, and we're recording now.
Oh, you asked me to, my bad, dude.
Bro, why'd you stop it?
I don't know.
Okay, let's have a... And the recording has started. Well, the very first recording for episode 1
Uno.
of What's the Podcast?
Cultural appropriation.
What's the name? What's the name?
The Turtle and the Hare.
The Turtle and the Hare.
It's a working title.
It could be a working title, or it could be our thing going forward.
Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell, as it always does.
Indeed.
So, what's new with you this week, Greg?
Dude, I tried drugs for the first time.
You're so full of shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm finishing up my workman's comp. That's so interesting. Nothing really new.
You know what,
To be honest, my favorite time of the year just happened, and it didn't even feel like Halloween. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe it's just an age thing, or I don't know, because usually that's my time to fucking jam. It just didn't feel the same. Maybe because I don't feel the same.
Well, what did you do?
I just went out trick-or-treating, but I didn't trick-or-treat. It was more for the kids, obviously. I mean, I shared some laughs, and it was cool to see them in their costumes.
Did you dress up at all?
I didn't dress up at all, no.
Well, no wonder you didn't feel any of the
Well, I mean, I went to Halloween as unemployed. Is that a costume?
Aww.
We could get serious, bro. I'm having fun with it, bro. It ain't the end of me. I mean, it could be. We never know, huh, Pod?
So you went unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm at the age I do enjoy passing out candy, bro. I did that one year, and that shit was fun because you get to see the kids and they get to come to you. Like, I used to put in that motherfucking work, and I wasn't like all stingy either. I'm like, you get a big bar, you get a big bar. I was fucking frivolous with it. And then for the parents, I busted out beer because, some of them like to have fun, their own little fun, But that was fun. It was. I think it's more fun just giving out.
Where was this at?
This is at Chimwavy. I'm from there, but now I'm living in Lake Havasu City. Chimwavy Indian Tribe.
Okay. I was on the res.
Yeah, my mom's cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Set it on the tables, carved a pumpkin. We put a mask over the pumpkin. It was tight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sick invite.
I mean, it was years ago. You're doing your own thing already.
Yeah, doing my own thing.
Life.
Yeah.
What's new with you though?
Not a whole lot. I just started a new project in the backyard. Gonna digging out some holes right now for some posts. Gonna be putting up like a little training octagon in the back. It's not gonna be very big.
Nice.
I want it like big enough that we can move around, but that you can't run away.
True.
You know
Keep
what I mean?
it tight.
Exactly.
Honestly, as soon as you said holes, dude, instant Shia LaBeouf. Not gonna lie, but that's a cool little project that you're working on.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, he pronounced it LaBeouf. Some people say LaBeouf, dog, but I mean, to each his own. That guy has grown a lot, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, I haven't followed like his story too much, so I don't want to like talk about it like I know.
That's true.
But like from just the outside, like catching glimpses and stuff, it seems like.
Dude, that Peanut Butter Falcon movie was pretty fucking great. It was cool to see him in that range.
I heard it was, and then I heard that I saw some headlines. I heard, but I saw some headlines, and I don't remember where they were from. But they're saying that, like, he had... What was that movie that he came out with? And he was, like, playing his dad or something like that. It was, like, a version of him. It was, like, with a child actor. And he had the bald cap and the long hair.
I don't know.
It was, like...
I mean, for me, it goes...
It was, like, Honey Child or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I mean, not enough to speak on it, but I think I know what you're talking about. My mind goes like Even Stevens, Holes, Transformers, Fury, Peanut Butter Falcon.
See, I barely even think about Mr. LeBou in any of
Put
those.
some fucking respect on his name. I mean,
Mr. LeBou, Mr. LeBou.
LaBeouf. Think of La, and then Flex, bro.
Hey, did you see him whenever he was in that movie with all the Mexicans?
Oh yeah, dude, tax
He was all
collector. He
tatted up.
was all straight up. What's up, Holmes?
Yeah.
I'll die for you. I know the devil. That's my brother. Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What was
know,
his name
dude.
in that? Was it a Creeper?
Yeah, Creeper.
Creeper,
Yeah, and
bro.
it's weird though, because every time I've checked out the movie, which is only Dose, he was like the best part because not only was it funny, but it was funny but cool to see him in that light, and he had the jokes, and he was actually pretty serious. But then you watch it, and then he dies within the first 30 minutes, and it's like another hour 15 after that. So it's just like, bruh, I don't care if this fool owes somebody money if Creeper's not by the side. I mean, you lost your wife, she's dead, boom, in the hotel room, and now your kids are abducted. I'd rather have Creeper on my... And then fucking his uncle, George Lopez, shows up beheaded in an ice chest. Like, come on, bruh. Made you look like a bunch of hyenas. But who prevails in the end? Fucking the dude. Creeper's homeboy.
Fucking the dude.
Well, not fucking the dude, but
Alright,
fucking
alright.
that dude. Or a dude. As
I know.
he
Sorry,
word that sound,
was-
my apologies.
Foul language. And we're not talking birds.
Can I hear a but
No, I've never seen that movie. I've watched a lot of reviews, but I never found
David
time to
Ayer
sit
has
down
a
and watch.
special way of not telling a great story, but using like a good cast. Like, you know, like he's had some good stories, but like when he jumps into like these newer films, I'm just not a fan. Like, you know how much I wanted Suicide Squad to just be great, and then I was like,
Yeah, but you can't put that on him too much.
I mean, well, they cut a lot of. He's the director, is he not?
They didn't just cut a lot of it. Like they. All right.
Hell yeah, educate me, my boy.
So this is what
I
happened.
just like riling you up because honestly, I don't know the full story, but I want to hear your perspective.
Okay. The story, as far as I've understood, is that he had a version that was much more the tone of that first Comic-Con trailer. Yeah, it
solid
was.
tone.
It was
It
on
set the tone
some-
for me, bro. Dark as fuck.
Yeah, and with some
Light humor, maybe.
light, a little bit here and there, because there was still this stuff with like Harley Quinn making some jokes, or with her Harley Quinn's dialogue, and
like
stuff.
yeah, talking to herself and shit.
Mm-hmm. So there was some stuff like that, but and then the second trailer comes out, and then the bad reception for Batman v Superman, and then they're like, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do?" So they get the studio that does like, or I don't know if it's a studio, but they get the people that did the trailer mixing for that second trailer to do their own version of the movie, their own cut, to edit their own cut of the movie.
Mm-hmm. This way or that way? Down the wrist. Eat.
And diagonally.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that's what happened. So they come in, they make their version, and I think it's because Warner Brothers had seen David Ayer's version, and after Batman v Superman, they weren't too confident in it. Like, they were like, "Oh, this is too dark. We gotta make it lighter." Blah blah blah.
I fucking hate when studios mix in with it, dude.
And
I know
so
it's their
then,
money, but
so they got the trailers studio to cut a version of the movie, and then I think the story is that they showed it to test audiences, and that they preferred the trailer one, but I don't know. And that's what we got. We got the trailer version.
The teaser was hard though, dude.
Yeah, I
I'm
would.
just saying,
And
like-
David Ayer,
Like not even half chub.
David
Like,
Ayer maintains that his version is way different, and like the tone is way different. That there's like a whole different plots that were cut out with like Harley Quinn getting all cozy with Deadshot, and
well, I heard there was
and like
also
a whole scene
yeah.
between him and Joker. Like there was like a Mexican standoff, if you will, where Joker's
Nice.
holding. You see it in the trailer where Joker's holding the grenade, and part of his face is all burned.
Mhm.
That takes place after the helicopter crash. He comes back, and he's like, "Yo, Deadshot, I'm gonna fuck you up. You fuck my bitch."
Mm. I just heard also there was more darker Joker sequences. And by heard, I mean we all hear the rumors or read the rumors, I should say, online and stuff. I would have loved to see it, but I mean I don't lose hope. I mean we finally got the Zack Snyder cut after X amount of years.
Yeah.
So-
and that was, I don't know though, because, excuse me, that was X amount of years ago at this point.
I know. Still as epic as ever, though, my boy.
Sure was. Sure was. Not without its flaws, though. Not without its flaws, though. I'll say
being
that.
fans, we sometimes get caught up in how great that thing could
was.
be. We could be blinded by its flaws.
It was a great time.
But I enjoyed, getting back to that, I enjoyed fucking Jared Leto's Joker sequences in the Nightmare scene. That shit was hella dope. DEEPOPE, deep and dope.
Yeah,
deep.
I thought him. Sorry, I'm just texting somebody back right now. I know you could see what I'm doing, but I'm just telling everyone on the phone, you know.
Yeah, dude, it's all good. All right, time for a little improv.
So no, but I enjoyed Jared Leto's part in Justice League, but you could definitely tell that he didn't have anybody to bounce off of. Because, I mean, that's how it was. Jared Leto and Zack Snyder shot that separately, and then Zack Snyder shot the other part separately, and it was like, he cut it all together. And that wasn't even... And then...
Well, I enjoyed it, dude.
Yeah, no, it was good. I thought I liked it, and I liked the dialogue between him and Batman in the Nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
It was good. And I liked his look a lot more than the other one. I could appreciate what they were going for with the whole gangster thing.
Yeah, I wasn't even upset about it when I saw the trailer. I was like, you know what, that's different. I mean, not the trailer, the teaser, I should say. Because that whole fucking I started the joke teaser, that shit was just crisp for me. I was like, you know what, I'm sold. I'm going to check it out. Our last Joker was R.I.P. the GOAT, Heath Ledger. But I was willing to give it a shot because I've seen Jared Leto in other films and I liked him.
Uh-huh.
Like fucking, what was that? Dallas Buyers Club?
Yeah, you liked him in that?
I thought it was a good range. I liked him in fucking, my favorite though has to be American Psycho, bruh.
So would you say that you liked Jared Leto in Dallas Buyers Club?
I enjoyed his performance, I should say, I guess. But no, I mean, fucking Patrick Bateman axing him off, bruh.
Yeah,
Who's got reservations at Dorsia now, you motherfucker? Solid.
No, I'm just planning.
Batman and Joker before they even knew each other as. Separate universes, though. Not universes, separate versions.
What you hitting there, Greg?
Bro, the vape, the Nick vape. I guess you could call me one of those Gen Z's, I guess. I don't know. I'm a millennial that used to do cigarettes, and now I do fruity vapes. Judge me if you want to. I'm also large. I don't think
you're allowed to say fruity anymore.
Oh. Well. Just call me one of those. Adjacent. Yeah, fruit adjacent. Or one of those, what are they called? People. Because we're all people, right? Under God's green earth. Humans.
Humans. So, I hope you don't mind that I got comfortable.
No, not at all.
I'm just trying to ease up. I'm just trying to relax a little bit.
Oh, gotcha,
this is a little unnatural for me too. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope you don't mind.
I could understand why you're resting. I've been resting on your shoulders this whole time. You know, you must be exhausted. Well, it's time for me to take the lead. All right, so what should we talk about? I guess anything at this point. How about that airline food? Have you actually been on a plane?
Never in my life.
Bro, the first time I was on a plane, I started like rewatching La Bamba in my head.
What?
Yeah, dude, I was like, you know what? You know, yeah. So right next to my passenger too, I was just like, hey, you ever see La Bamba? And they're like, well, yeah. God, how he had a dream about his, friend dying, and then he ends up the same way. Like, what if that shit happens? That'd be nuts, huh? And she all started hyperventilating. I felt bad, but I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then bam, she has a cool story to tell. I guess it's a funner story for me.
Did you really?
Yeah, true story.
You really?
I was on a flight to New Mexico, yeah.
And you made some lady have a panic attack?
I was just like, yo, what if the brakes just aren't working?
Well, you were talking to some lady on a flight to New Mexico about La Bamba?
Yeah.
You brought up Richie.
Not my Richie! People fail to see that's actually a story about fucking Bob. Because without Bob, they wouldn't have got out of the trenches in Mexico and then got in a house for his mom, and then Richie wanted to fucking get all fucking famous out of nowhere. He's an asshole with all the money, go get it yourself type shit. I understand Bob in that story. It should be realized a story about Bob, if anything.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, sorry, I just feel very passionate about it. People always just feel bad about Richie Valens and stuff,
Yeah.
He lost Rosie first, but then did he? He never really took a chance. Bob was the new bad boy in town. He shot his shot, and he got her. So, you can't really be upset.
Bro, Richie Valens made the classic mistake, bro. You know,
But he
I mean,
was in half,
R.I.P.
I know.
Well, first, yeah, not the only thing that guy cut in half. Um,
His career.
his life, his lifespan.
We know Bob just probably went back to alcohol and drugs, but I mean, shit, he lived way longer. I mean, I think he's still alive up to this point, but I could be wrong. I just remember seeing like posts about like the real Bob from the movie and stuff like that, and the real Richie, the actor of him, is still alive as well.
Well, like I was gonna say, Richie made a classic mistake that the how do I say this in a palatable way? The beans and rice lovers often make, and this is the mistake. He got with Donna. Why are you gonna get with Donna? That's a mistake.
I mean, especially in those times, it was frowned upon.
I mean, I'm not saying that, man, but you know, like, you don't get with a rich white, especially if you're poor and you're from a Mexican household. It's just a mix. Even if you two vibe, you're from completely different worlds.
Yeah, but when you feel that, obviously you have a shade over your eyes. You're not thinking that way.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, believe you me, I'm speaking from experience. So, I've made the classic beans and rice loving mistake.
Yeah.
I'm a little congested right now, so my nose might sound a little bit.
Doesn't it sound a little sexy, though? A little more rugged? I think so.
Thanks, babe.
But yeah, dude, I mean, that dad laid it on thick, huh? Donna's dad.
Give it to me, Greg. Give it to me. I know you know it.
Oh, dude, no, I can't because I don't. It's been a minute.
Damn it, Greg.
But the whole fact that he went out of his way to get her a brand new car from his car lot just so she wouldn't have to walk home from school to be with that majestic, rugged brown boy. That was a lot. That was a lot. And then she basically breaks his heart just for him to be all sad. And then right before he goes to Tijuana, Mexico, he goes to a payphone, sings her a song, starts all crying, all in love again, sneaking phone calls and shit. Like, bitch, make up your mind. Don't toy with my fucking heart. Because that's one thing that these white people do. Toy with people. A whole lot. Can we get a 1492 Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, my guy? Playing motherfuckers since the beginning.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But then he
man.
went to fucking New Mexico. Or not New Mexico, my apologies, Mexico.
But then he brought the gospel to the savages. Shoot, we're getting ads in the background. We're getting ads. We're not sponsored by them.
No, we're not.
Where was I?
We're talking about the gospel, and you called them an unsavory word.
Oh, savages, bro. Well, we were a bunch of backward savages. No,
They seem to be doing pretty okay.
No, I'm being intense, but yeah, obviously everyone was doing okay to a certain extent. But bro, people like to be like, oh, they were all just peaceful, and there was peaceful people.
Oh no,
but
yeah, they were murderous too.
We were literally at war with every other tribe. If you weren't part of our tribe, then you're not. You know, it was tribalism. Like tribes fighting. If we want to come to this part of this land, we're going to kill you. And then people make it seem like they weren't doing nothing to the white people, bro. There was a bunch that were doing like deals and stuff like that, and there's a bunch that got fucked over. I know that, but I'm not. I guess I just never tried to stay.
Well, it's like
victim mentality.
Yeah, you got to recognize both sides, I guess. I mean, there's not bad.
And I
on
just know
one
that
side of anything.
And I just know that we were going over there scalping mofo's, bro.
I thought white men invented the scalping to take the hair.
Well, perhaps they did, but we were still doing it to just random people too.
Yeah,
like it's something that we started doing.
Dude, that's why I always just.
And no. I don't think it was white people that invented that, because isn't that like a thing where you're taking their
It sounded backwards when I said it.
You're
I ain't
taking
gonna lie.
their long hair. Isn't like your long hair like
A symbol, yeah.
a symbol of?
That sounds like something they
And
would
some of them
do.
it's like a symbol of like your lifespan, right?
There's a bunch of symbolism that symbolizes strength too,
Hmm.
and that's just not just in the Bible
Well, that
either.
gets better than that goes back to Samson. Samson's the G, bro.
Dude,
Bro,
honestly, but like,
Samson, he got done in by the bitches too, bro.
yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here.
So am I, bro. Why are all the good-looking ones getting done by the bitches, but the ugly ones just? Oh, it's because the ugly ones have money. That's what it is.
Well, those ones,
Nah, dude, you
those ones
can't.
get
Don't
done in
sway
by
me, dude.
themselves.
Don't sway me,
Those ones
dude.
get done in by themselves. They're too stuck in the pursuit of the world.
Yeah, when you could find the whole world between someone's thighs.
Nope.
Pow pow.
Why waste time looking for something so tangible? You know, here's something in the world. I mean, you can appreciate and stuff like that, but like, whenever it comes to the highest aim, I think there's things way bigger than that. And I got really deep there for a minute.
Nothing's wrong with that, dude. Nothing's wrong with speaking like that. You know, nothing's. Sometimes our ears need a little 8-incher to just pulverize, you know, with deepness.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna aim for
something attainable,
if you're gonna aim your life towards something, you're gonna want to aim it towards something good. And if you're not aiming it towards the best possible thing, then you're wasting your time.
That's what movies are for, huh? Just to watch all the people that are just like those characters. Like they kind of glamorize it and it looks kind of fun, but really it's just they're the best characters and they fall off in the end because they're going for the wrong things all the time. I look at you know how much I love Al Pacino Scarface. You think I wanted that fool to die at the end? No, I wanted him to like be able to beat everybody, but he didn't.
Well, that's if you get. I mean, there's different kinds of stories, but yeah.
Excuse me, camera. I'm gonna reach off for a slush.
Oh, we could see everything. I'm gonna grab a slush as well.
Wet my whistle a little bit.
Whoops. What is it?
We're talking about different stories and movies and stuff.
Oh yeah, stories in general. I think I was about to get on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Back to the deep world. Another realm, baby. Hell, baby.
Why you gotta do hell?
Let me go check out your Cerebrus in Hades, my boy. Go ride that 3-headed bitch for a while. Say less. Let me show you my river sticks. Yay. Stories in general.
Yeah, stories in general, if they're good, they tell you something good. Yeah, something. But there's a point I'm trying to make.
No, I know there is. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing with myself.
Like I know it's such a common complaint now but like there's the quality of storytelling nowadays is really shitty compared to like 20 years ago.
Dude, sometimes I'll be watching
30 years ago
movies from those times and think like, damn, they did have better movies than us. I'm kind of bummed out sometimes, but we also have great stories too, though. I mean, I ain't saying that they're better, but some are fucking better, dude. In my opinion. Like, oh, you enjoyed that? That shit was fucking trash. And then you just want to make every, 40 and 50-year-old mad saying that. But that's the cool thing about movies.
Yeah, there have been some good ones that are coming out. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Did you ever, Oh, let me just complete this.
Yeah, complete the tangent.
There's barely any heroes. And the heroes today, they're all nobody's earned it. Nobody earns anything. There's no journey to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's still superheroes, and there's still heroes, and there's still the action heroes. And well, I mean, there's barely any action heroes nowadays. The, surprising... Well, one that kind of, I think make a comeback is, John Wick. Kind of made that genre start blowing up again.
John Wick was fun. I still haven't seen the fourth one.
I mean, not the greatest storytelling. I have it. We should watch it. It's I got it in 4K.
Honestly, dude, I always go back to number 2 because that one's the one that gave me chills and everything.
Bro, I think 4. I think 4 was the best.
Dude, solid. Not a whole lot of people think the
it was the best. I think it had the best. I think it had the best action. Me and Jacob had a hell of a time in the movie theater when we went to go watch.
Dude, that could be fun. Sequels better than originals. Our own different thoughts. For example, everyone likes. I'm gonna go horror right now. A lot of people like the original Nightmare on Elm Street, but my favorite, Nightmare on Elm Street 3: Dream Warriors, by like just the kills, and then the story was dope because Nancy came back in it too. I just felt like it was a lot more brutal. The before CGI, so all the practical effects that they had in it were just amazing to me. That whole puppet scene, bruh, when he's using the veins of fucking the arms and legs as puppet strings, dope. The Welcome to Prime Time.
You're talking about 3?
Yeah, that's Dream Warriors, where each of them have a power. They find their own power in their own dream. Well, some of them do. Some die before that. But like the whole fucking like the bitch I wanted to be an actress, and the whole TV Welcome to Prime Time bitch. It's just so iconic, bro.
Which one's the one where they're like where he's has the bitch at the dinner table and he's like stuffing her mouth? Is that Freddy's Dead?
No, that's number 5, I believe. Dream Child. Or no, sorry. It could be. It goes Dream Warriors. My mind is failing me. Pod, hold on. Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. I don't know, bruh. But the one that you're talking about is the one that the mom is always worried about the daughter's health and stuff like that. So I mean, she's never really allowed to eat too much. She has to limit herself and be on a certain diet regimen. But she has a bad dream where Freddy just keeps feeding her and stuffing her face with food, and she dies by, I guess, what would that be? Suffocation?
Did you ever see? There was like a version. I don't know if it got put onto any DVDs though. It might have been on like a special release or something. But there's a version of that where he cuts open her stomach and he starts pulling the food from her stomach and feeding that to her too.
Like a deleted scene?
Yeah, it was like filmed and everything. It like it got the effects.
That would have been so.
I remember seeing it whenever I was little. I might have seen it like on TV or something because I don't think it's on the special edition disc set that Dad has. My dad has.
The ones that he gifted me?
Oh, he gifted them to you?
For my birthday?
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I got that box set safely hidden away in my special area.
Well,
Not that special area, but, a special area where I keep... I don't know. That's something that I'll always cherish.
Yeah, no, that one. I don't
even use them because I have the Blu-ray box set. I don't even touch those ones because they're that precious to me. I mean, that's my first, horror franchise that I watched fully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, given what people say in the later versions, he liked to diddle. I'm used to the Freddy child murderer only aspect.
It was... So, I don't know if you know this, but I found this out recently. That, it was going to be more, in your face, like they had it in there in the original version. And that's why it's implied, and it's always in there in the background in the old ones. It's always implied. He's a child killer, or
He's labeled a child murderer 1 through 3, and then it starts to really kind of take off into that other aspect.
Well, they said that he was taking kids, and it was implied.
I mean, you could kill kids after taking them.
Yeah, but I know, but with all the way that Freddy was with the female characters and stuff like that, there was this sexual implication to Freddy.
Yeah, there was.
Now with all the tongue shit, and even how his body language and how he would
Yeah, I mean, even my favorite one, the Dream Warriors, number 3, when he goes against the bad bitch that had a drug problem. I mean, they're meeting up in an alleyway. It's like, come on, you want to get high? And then, they just how close he gets with, I guess, both genders of his victims. They were still on the aspect of only having 2 genders.
But, so the story is that they had it all in there, and that it was more prevalent in the script and stuff, too. But that...
Dude, did you see what the original... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. But a few months... For it?
All right, you win.
That a few months before release, news broke in like some small town that there was a teacher who was diddling kids. And so they were like, and then the studio and Wes Craven, they were like, oh, yikes, we're going to have to cut back the aspects of that in this film. And then I think I saw there's an interview with Robert.
Way to go, real life, to ruin another fucking story.
Well, I mean, you prefer those ones because they kept it so ambiguous, though, right? So, I mean, in a way, because the remake version definitely didn't keep it ambiguous.
Oh, bruh.
But so that's the story. And I think
Robert
Englund. I think I saw Robert Englund talking about it. He was saying like how that's the story, and that it was in the original one, but that they had to cut it out because of that. And then he was talking to Wes, and they both agreed like, you know, it was probably a little better because the implication of just having Freddie be kind of like that, and like
the implication,
it made it scarier.
Yeah, even. Because I could see that. Did you hear about or read about the original script that they had for Freddy versus Jason? They had an even bigger tie-in.
Yeah, with
like Jason.
Pinhead?
Well, not even that, but like, I mean, it went darker with Freddy Krueger raping Jason's mom, Pamela Voorhees, and then Jason being a bastard child of Freddy.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like, I mean, because the whole like not drag me to hell. My apologies. That's a whole nother movie. But when Jason goes to hell, and then Freddy ends up taking his mask with him at the end, the little cutscene and shit like that, like, or just like simple stuff like that. Like, they decided not to go that darker route either. That was back in 2003. And so I guess, I guess it's always been a touchy subject. I guess, Pod, I guess we should do a PSA, don't diddle kids. That's not okay. For the people that don't know out there.
Definitely don't say the P word.
Yeah.
That would just demonetize real quick. But, no diddling.
That's cool, yeah. Diddle consensually.
That's a turret in hair PSA.
Yep. Don't diddle someone's fiddle unless it's consensual.
And they better be old enough to give consent.
Exactly, because age is not just a number. I guess for boys and girls, dude. I met some ignorant people.
Did you say I guess?
Huh?
Did you say I guess for boys and girls?
No, that goes for boys and girls.
I thought you said I guess, man.
No, because I met some people. There's people out there, dude, that don't believe that, like, that women are victimizers too.
No,
I think it's wild,
dude. It's just because their game is different. The females' game, they're...
That's the right term, like, right? Victimizers?
Yeah. Abusers,
yeah. Let's use that.
And,
like, someone close to me said,
let's not put so much of a highlight on the... I mean, there's the victim and the abuser, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm passionate about the subject.
No, I understand.
I had to get pretty educated on the subject myself. We could get more personal about it later on during some episodes.
Yeah, of course. The only thing I was trying to say is I met people that don't think that men or boys can't get raped by women, and that shit's nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's crazy. Especially, like, younger.
Because they think, like, oh, shouldn't that be every boy or man's fantasy? No, it's not a fucking fantasy. I have the right to say yes or no as well.
Mm. Yeah. I mean,
that comes from the hair, my boy.
Hey, and the turret says you can have whatever kind of fantasies you want, but that don't give you any excuse to be acting it out in real life. Like, there's a certain point where the thought becomes more... When the thought becomes a plan, and when the plan becomes an act, you should stop before you... If you find yourself starting to formulate plans, you need to take a hard look at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming from the turret.
That's not in the mirror either. That's inward. In here.
In here.
Hard look.
Not at Batman. It's your heart. For those who are looking at the visual pod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a Batman shirt for those who are listening to the audio. But yeah, like the turret will say this, bro. The turret is all about how am I gonna word this? I don't know if there's a way to get out of this without just. I'm gonna back up a little bit.
All right, dude. Well, this is what comes from the hair always.
All right, go.
If it's consensual and respectful and between two people that are of age and that love each other, preferably male and female, all the way male and female, then, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, if it's...
Damn, you made that shit look hella good, dude.
If there's consent, all parties are agreeing,
Dude, I can't wait to edit this out later. That's got weird. But I think people understand, especially the people that are going to be listening to this, understand where we're coming from.
Yeah.
They know who we are. They know where our hearts are. But yeah, dude, just this all came from my fucking favorite horror icon. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I know.
I got his glove tatted on my leg forever.
I know, man. I was gonna ask you about that because I was watching this with my girl the other day.
Sick invite, dude. Yeah. You know where I am.
Hey, I didn't know where you were, Grant.
That's also true.
I was sad.
All right, so let's hear about this other day. Bro, why would you even watch it without thinking of me? Is that
I was thinking of you?
Are those times where you like message me like I miss you? Is because you like moments like those maybe? Because honestly, when I get those from you sometimes, dude, those are sometimes times I'm also thinking of you. I'm not sure if that's just in the stars, as people say, or people say a coinkydink. But man, sometimes that should just be hitting in the right moments. So I always talk about how we had some kind of connection, bro. And I live off that, bro. But yeah, next time, let me know. Or at least snap me a little scene. That would have been dope.
I thought I did. I thought I sent you a picture of Freddy.
Heartbreak.
Pretty sure I did send you a picture of Freddy at one point while we were watching one of them. And I think you said sick invite.
It just depends on how long ago this was.
It wasn't that long ago. We've been watching the Fridays.
Well, that's true, dude. I can't even really get mad, bro, because I watch Evil Dead without you. And it does make me think about you. I just told you earlier today off the pod that I was checking out Army of Darkness, and it was just, man, I was hyping you up the whole time. I was like, yo, this is my cousin Izzy's favorite fucking version. I can see why, bruh. And like, cause it was fun for me as well.
Who'd you watch it with?
I watched it with my friend. His name's B.
B.
Yeah.
Aggressive. Me. Aggressive. Sorry.
It happens.
Yeah, dude, Bruce Campbell is my jam, bro.
Dude, I had a theory.
I'm so sad that he's old now.
Yeah, dude, age sucks, dude, because Robert Englund retired, so we can never see that again.
Yeah, and he was willing to do Freddy again for a while.
Dude. Ever since Freddy vs. Jason, he never got a chance to do. He did a little TV spot for the Goldbergs, and he looked crisp, bruh. He looked dope, dude. But you gotta understand, he's always said like it's hours in that makeup chair because it's not just CGI'd on him. Like that Jackie Early version, 2010.
Bro, but Jackie Early, there's behind the scenes footage, and he's like done up, and he's just got like little spots of green on his face. But he looks good.
I didn't see.
I
those,
wish they
I
had
didn't see
kept
those
it
versions.
like that. You should look up some of the behind the scenes footage because he doesn't look bad. If I'm not mistaken, it might be one of the stunt actors or something, but I know that he looked good. And the Red Letter Media, shout out to the YouTube channel. You should check them out if you don't check them out already. But Red Letter Media did a video on Nightmare on Elm Street. They were talking about one of the guys on there was talking about it, how he was on set for the remake and how he got to see him put on the sweater for the first time.
Oh yeah,
all that stuff. But that the vibe on the set was just like nobody wanted to be there, and this is the story. This is the story that Jackie O'Haley is supposedly like walked up to them and was like, they were talking about the original Freddy movies, and he was like, "Oh, I want to watch the first movie last night, or the first two, for the first time." And it was like, well, they were on set already, like first day of set, or they were getting ready to shoot, right? And he had just barely watched them. And he said
That's not much time to get into character.
Yeah, and that apparently he said, and that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, he didn't like the movies?
Apparently, that's what he said. And then he said that the first Nightmare on Elm Street was the worst thing he had ever seen in his life.
Dude, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I
Dude,
wouldn't go that far, but
I mean, my apologies. I guess, I guess he was cool.
That was surprising.
I guess he was cool in that one movie, Watchmen. Good for you. You know what? Now I'm just going to go back to the theory I was going back to when it was the Sam Raimi Evil Dead, the original one, and then it was a different director each time afterwards, correct?
Uh-huh.
So my theory was, even though they were a different director each time, after my apologies, Bruce Campbell's character Ash goes back after the Army of Darkness, gets back to where he's from and stuff, and then he didn't didn't say the words right again, and so the Deadites came back with him.
Mm-hmm.
My theory is, Ash, when he gets back, he since Simon Raimi also did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films, and he does a cameo each time, Bruce Campbell. Dude, what if he's Ash also? It's very, very unlikely, dude, but it was just cool that Sam Raimi kept touches from the original Evil Dead and kept Bruce Campbell, like, throughout his fucking Spider-Man films.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they use the same car for Uncle Ben. Bruce Campbell is a different character in each one of the fucking films, 1 through 3. And I just thought it was very fun. And I always just had fun with Bruce Campbell. He's always just been funny to me. And yeah, it sucks that some of our favorites are just getting older now.
Yeah.
And before they even had a chance to be our favorites, we got the back end of it, dude. We had to go back through their catalog just to go enjoy them, because that's how we're introduced to them. We're introduced to them in certain aspects of life, because that's the only thing we've been through. Like, I met Bruce Campbell through the Sam Raimi fucking Spider-Man movies, bruh. I was young at that time. The first one came out in what?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
02?
Yeah,
03?
Yeah, me too. I remember him. The first thing that I remember him from is the movie theater guy.
Yeah.
Or the theater guy.
Yeah, where he wouldn't let Peter Parker in.
Yeah.
Like,
in Spider-Man 2.
Sir, your tie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Your shoelace.
Yeah.
Can I help you, sir?
He's
like, yeah, I got a ticket.
Your shoe? And he's like...
No one shall enter the theater once the doors have been closed. I got my ticket right. Dude,
what a
epic. Just so epic, bruh.
And then in Spider-Man 3 is fucking X-Men, bro.
Which part in Spider-Man 3?
He was the guy at the restaurant when Peter was going to propose to MJ.
Yes, he was the one that was going to lead on the band. He was the usher.
Yeah.
No, the usher is more of the theater. They're not exactly
like
waiters.
Favorite. So could you have them play this when they bring it out? Yeah, favorite.
Excuse me for my fat person laugh, bro. That's how we all sound once we reach a certain weight. I did not always laugh like this, believe it or not.
Hey, bro, people love it, dude. People love that laugh.
People love. Call me Wheezy F, baby.
Bro, before I lose it,
you better use it. No, sorry. That's something my grandfather.
I don't want to talk about.
That's something my grandfather always used to say.
Here, let me just mosey up on.
Dude, cozy on up, bruh.
Let's just get comfy.
They say that I'm built like a twin size bed.
So, let's talk about that old lady.
Oh, bruh.
Because
Dude, we had to touch base on that before we do forget about it, because that bitch was like straight up like, oh man.
Okay, well, let's give some context for the pod. So, I was driving my girlfriend home today. I picked Greg up for the pod, and so he was coming with me to drop her off. We turned to her street, right, and there's this old lady standing in her driveway, and then she starts like waving me over to like hurry up, basically.
Oh,
and I'm like, bro,
you want a candy, Sonny?
But so we pull up, and then she's like standing there with her face in the window,
bruh.
In the passenger window. My girl's
waiting
like,
for it to be rolled down.
Yeah, waiting for it to be rolled down. The passenger window doesn't work. The passenger door doesn't open from the inside.
So she had an all access pass over the car door, bro.
She did, and she opened it.
Oh,
but I rolled the back window down, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, the window doesn't work." And then she was like asking for $5, right?
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, yeah, you young people always seem to have money. Can one of you guys loan me $5? It seems like I'm out of gas." Huh?
I feel like I was kind of yelling. Sorry.
Yeah, we are young.
Yelling?
Oh no, are we young? I thought that was just passion.
Oh, okay.
Rawr. But anyway, yeah, she asked us about $5, and she was like, "You will, or younger people always seem to have money. So do any of you guys have $5? Because it seems like I'm out of gas." But it's also like, are you out of gas because you shouldn't be driving anyway? It's probably what it is.
No, I mean we're talking about an old lady who, like, genuinely, she's probably having some deterioration in her.
The thing is, I didn't even have $5 to give.
I might have.
But
I didn't check.
I should have asked her for fucking $5. Shouldn't they be saving any and everything, bro? But no, just a dried up butterscotch she already fucking sucked on.
But yeah, she's all like trying to
she was
let my girl out of the car, and then she was following my girls up to her house as I was driving away.
Bruh.
I was just like,
I was telling the Turt here, I was like, dude, she was giving me, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," kind of vibes. Just like that creepy, eerie, black and white movie fucking just vibes, bruh. Or where how you just like sometimes see a senile old woman with her blouse a little bit.
From The Happening.
Oh.
She's like, "Are you planning to kill me in my sleep?" And I was like, "What? No."
Oh, dude. Old people in movies, bruh. They sometimes make the scariest characters.
I told you that I have a previous story with this lady. I'm going to share it with you on the pod right now.
Oh, shit.
So,
never be told story.
Never before told story. Exclusive. Turtle in the hair, boy.
Session number 1.
Numero uno. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to get on the pod.
You like that? Little arm stretch for you?
I like it.
Yeah, my apologies. I seem to be keeping... I need to learn the spatial differences.
No, I've been fluctuating all over the place, man.
I honestly just do that again.
You know, Dad said that he has one of them nice ones that you hook up and like you can put down, and it's got the thing so it blocks out too much sound.
Well, maybe once he realizes like how much work we're putting into this, he'll probably just loan it to us.
Well, I think he was saying that he had it as like a, that one.
Oh snap! He put that offer out there. Well, say less, man.
Well, he didn't like.
Because what would be really cool, like if sometimes our venues would change.
What do you mean?
Like just do pods in different areas.
Oh no, that was going to be my idea. Especially since who knows how our schedules are, and we might have to get together and record a pod in a car every now and then.
Dude, especially our musical pod, man.
Musical pod.
Yeah, because I've always thought about it'd be cool to review music and movies that we could also show each other. There's a lot of stuff I haven't watched or heard, and there's a lot of stuff you haven't watched or heard.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of things we haven't watched or heard,
this story.
So I'm driving to pick up my girl, same place. This is my girl's next door neighbor. Her
husband.
A
little context.
Yeah, just a little context for you. I think her husband passed away not a while ago, like last year.
Natural causes.
I think so. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Now we don't know. Anyways, so I pull up to get my girl, right? And sometimes she's in the house for a little while. "Oh, so get you ready, blah, blah, blah. I'll be out in a minute." Alright. So I'm just going to be on my phone then. I'm just scrolling through, I think it was like Facebook or something. And I look up at my girl's house, and the sun's like just starting to come down. So like the sky is like blue, right? It's like darkish blue.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I
look
around, and then I turn to my left, right at the window. She's standing there. The old woman. She's standing.
The driver's side.
My driver's side. She's just standing there. I was like, I jumped, bro, and I said, I was like, "Oh fuck!" But she
those oh fuck moments.
And she just, yeah, dude, I didn't notice
her. Did
her.
you do one of those little tip tappy on the window?
Yes, she did.
Nice.
She's like, and then I rolled the window down, and she's like,
ever so slightly.
yeah. And she's like, She's like, do they know you're here? And I was like, yeah. She's like, I'll go tell them. And I was like, it's okay, they know I'm here. And then she just started walking. And she walked in front of my car up to my girlfriend's house, knocked on their door, and let them know that I was there.
Dude, so we've been reading it all wrong. She's just the neighborhood watch. That's all she is, right? Understood now. Alright, old lady, there's women like you out there that keep our neighborhood safe.
No,
Because
bro.
even when we pulled up this morning, she's like, oh, what's that truck? Oh, it looks like a... Oh, it's a city vehicle, ma'am. Go back to your house. Or your den, dungeon, cellar.
You liar.
Your lair. Wherever your black cauldron is and you're stabbing voodoo dolls with, bruh.
Aye. I'm gonna need another drink of slush.
Yo, slush break.
We're at 50 minutes.
Yeah, we are, dude. No cuts. Except for our first take we were going to edit in. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, but I like the whole, one take feel to it.
Yeah.
That being said,
It's raw.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right now because
Spotskis.
there's one downfall to the constant drink of the slush that I've been doing at this pace for 50 minutes.
The congestion.
I have to take a mean piss.
Oh, okay.
So you got to keep.
Well, I don't know.
You
all
gotta
the
keep
things,
the pod
I don't know all the things I
entertained.
could get demonetized, so I might talk about certain things off the cut.
Well, we'll figure it out. And it's 50 minutes in. The bots aren't gonna be monitoring the whole video.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, but we're up to 1 million viewers now, based on our up to 1 mil. Not too shabby for today's pod.
All right, I'm gonna put the mic down over here.
All right, Mike is down. He is walking toward the door. He grabs the door to open it. He now leaves the room, closes the door, and now it's just me. So, man, what should we talk about? What should we talk about? Maybe about how nowadays all the video games and movies that they're making are just remakes and remasters. And you go to watch or play the remakes or remasters of these movies or video games, and they just don't capture that original feel that you had from when it first came out, And that's the thing. I mean, people want that feeling again, but it's never going to be the same. Never will be. I don't know why we always constantly search to get that same feeling again. We could get some nostalgic feeling from it, but it's never going to feel like our first experience, But we still tend to chase it the way we do. And now he's back in the room. So, till next time, chat. When it was one-on-one time with Hair and you. Here comes the Turt.
I'm back. How was that, guy? How'd you do?
I mean, it wasn't too shabby. We talked about some things.
You need to take a pee break or what?
Not at all, dude. Honestly, that's the first thing I've had all day.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't even had water today, chat. That's not too shabby. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's very bad. Opposite of what I just said.
I was just gonna say.
Dude, we should get I don't know, ass.
You peep these socks?
Dude, I did peep these socks. I was actually gonna ask a question. For if you guys can't see, oh yeah, you got a clear look at it now. It's obviously TMNT socks.
These are for free. Not the socks.
Oh.
But I mean the feet pics.
Nothing's for free. The feet pics. Yeah, dude, you see that? Also that calf. So has there ever been a bandana that the turtles were wearing that you wish or thought maybe a different color? I was thinking about that shit the other day.
Well, I mean, you know me, dude. I like black. So I really.
Well, that's why I guess we have the Last Ronin.
The Last Ronin, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually reading the graphic novel as we speak.
Really?
Hmm?
Yeah.
I'm a few pages in.
Yeah, I've heard nothing.
Still
but
on
good
book
things.
one.
I'm excited for the
game adaptation should be fun, bro. And the God of War play, dude. Sorry, that's also for free. I'm grabbing Kurt's knee. You can't do that, but you wish you could. But yeah, dude. Especially since they're gonna use that kind of, I guess, gameplay or fighting style. That's gonna be fun. Which makes sense because of the different weapons. He uses all the weapons of his lost brothers. So we won't go too deep into it. We already know some of the story, so we don't want to spoil anything for people. But go check it out. The Last Ronin.
TMNT. Yeah. So, November 1st, Greg. New month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Unemployed and doing a pod with my boy.
But hey, as long as you got a pod with the boy, then you've got a little job.
Yeah.
To toy.
Oh, say less. That is the underneath my knee section. Titillating, if you will.
So I wanted to say this on the pod. We gotta treat this like a job.
Yeah, for sure. Hold ourselves accountable.
Yep. We gotta stay.
I mean, because it would be nice to do something every day, but that's just unrealistic with different schedules and such. But I mean, 3 to 4 times a week don't sound too bad to me.
Yeah, especially with you living on this side.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even if we had to do a late night pod, dude, like a midnight pod,
yeah,
that could be fun.
Honestly, you could get yourself a pair of mics like these, and we don't even have to come and do it in person.
Bro, but it's so easy to bounce off one another.
Yeah, but it's
lonely.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in a situation like where we couldn't or something.
Yeah,
we could do it over FaceTime, and we could record some episodes that way. But yeah, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to not do a ton in person all the time.
Yeah, at least most in person. There's times where we could also be traveling or doing something, but we still want to hold ourselves accountable to be able to do it because we don't want to treat this like a game. So, I mean, we don't want to waste our time. We like to have fun, but I mean, there's also a level of seriousness to this as well.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. I want it to be serious. I mean, there's going to be times where we're going to open up and talk about more personal things as well.
Yeah, and just touch on real subjects. This is just more of getting the feel for it,
Getting the feel.
Mm-hmm. That was consensual. I allowed myself and wanted myself to do that, and I'm of age.
And that was unconsensual. I didn't want me to do that.
But the
difference is
no means no, right?
Shirt in the hair. Yeah, that's why you guys tune in, because we keep you guys informed. What is consensual and what is not?
Like, honestly, putting raisins in your potato salad, that's non-consensual. For the motherfuckers that do that shit, I hate you with everything that I am and never will be.
I'm glad you got us out of the consent talk again.
Bruh.
So how do we keep end up?
Because it seems like a rare commodity these days. Consensualism. I just made up a word. Google it. It'll be on Urban Webster.
I thought you were talking about raisins and potato salad.
Yeah, I was. So anyway, the motherfuckers that do that shit, dude, there's a special place in somewhere for you. I don't know where. Penitentiary, psych asylum, fucking hell. I don't judge you. I do judge you the whole way. Fuck yous. All yous.
Yeah. I've never seen a potato salad with raisins in it.
It exists.
No, I've seen it before, but I've never seen it and thought, I'm gonna get me some of that.
You know what?
That looks titillating.
It does, right?
It looks tantalizing and delicious. No.
See, because me personally, I love potato salad so much, and especially if it's homemade, I save half my plate for that shit. Half one plate, because usually it's paper plates, especially for a big gathering. Who wants to do dishes, right? So half a plate of just straight up potato salad, because I know how my family makes it. It's bomb. If you don't get some that night, there's not a big chance there's going to be some tomorrow. So you got to get it when you can. But when you see raisins in that bitch, bruh. And I like raisins in their own way, bruh. But, I mean, we all know what should be in a potato salad, what shouldn't be.
How do you feel about a pasta salad? Not like the pasta salad that's made like potato salad, basically, but the kind of pasta salad we make with the where sometimes we put raisins or sometimes we put craisins. How do you feel about that pasta salad?
What all goes in it?
Where it's like it's the twisty pastas, and I think there's sunflower seeds in there. That's the sunflower. I think we do olives. I think there's cucumber. I think we do Italian dressing, and then I think we started putting chicken in there too.
Can't say I've had it.
Well,
Would not be opposed to trying it though, because I got to give everything at least one try. When
oh
people
yeah,
start
and we
saying
do
like they don't
the
like
little
something before they
tomatoes
even try it,
too.
the cherry
The
tomatoes.
cherry tomatoes in there too.
Dude, have you ever ate a cherry tomato the whole thing? The way it bursts in my mouth, I don't like that. I had to start chopping those bitches in half.
No, I mean for one, I find the bursting in my mouth.
Ease up there.
I find
Relax.
I find the burst satisfactory myself, but
That's true, dude. Because like it's like the same thing with what are those candies
like you're
called?
biting down and.
What's those one
There's something
candies?
about that. Maybe ladies are onto something. Just kidding.
You know what?
But no,
maybe bursting in the mouth is a thing I could get into.
From tomatoes.
Spit.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, for tomatoes.
We're talking about cherry tomatoes, guys.
Yeah.
I hate a bad cherry tomato though. They're fucking horrible.
I'll tell you something that's worse than a bad cherry tomato. A rotten sunflower seed. It will ruin your fucking day.
The rotten sunflower seed, yeah.
There's that one batch that's in a fresh batch of fucking sunflower seeds, and you just eat a raw one, and you're just like, it's just stuck in your teeth, dude. And you start realizing, like, do I even want to be alive anymore? Is it worth it? Is anything worth it?
Nah, I don't know, dude. For me, it couldn't deter me. I would crack open a bunch of other ones, even if it was
fresh, bro.
Horrible. Even if the taste of the bad one was horrible, I'd crack open a bunch of other ones. And that was kind of my system too. I would have a bunch. I think that's how I started avoiding getting those ones. Is I would crack them open, and it was kind of gross because I would crack them open with your mouth as you do, and then I would stack up the seeds in my hand.
Your hand, ooh, it's a little. There's a little moistness to it.
There was a little moistness.
Respect.
Yeah, and you suck on them a little bit. You get all the salt off of them. You crack them open. You put the seed in your hand, you start building up a nice little stack, and then next thing you know, I've got no more to crack with it. Oh, I've got a nice, delicious pile of moist seeds.
At that point, dude, we should just get you a bag of kernels, sunflower kernels. Because now you're just doing too much.
No.
Unless it's
because
part of your fun.
Yeah, like I said, there's the salty suck. There's a salty suck and crack. There's a salty suck, then the burst.
Oh, there we go.
No. But you get the salty seed, then you crack the seed, and then once you're done with all that satisfactoriness, then you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
You can tell me that's not a good method.
I'm not saying it's a bad method. If
you
you enjoy the salty suck that much, then
let's not call it the salty suck.
Continue the salty suck.
Let's not call it that.
I don't know. I think it's fun.
I know you think it's fun.
Why wouldn't it be? Sunflower seeds are salty, are they not? Sometimes even flavored. We can call it the cracked pepper suck. We can call it the fucking all the other flavors that do the pickle suck, because there are pickled sunflower seeds. Just saying.
Yeah, I bet you like the pickle suck.
Honestly, they're not bad, bro. Have you ever just ate a pickle? I'm sure you have.
Have I ever ate a pickle? You know what, Greg? I think we're starting to heat up, bro.
I think honestly,
we're heating up. Things are getting hot.
It's only getting hot, dude, because your blood temperature is raising, not mine, my boy. I'm cool, calm, collected, and
yeah.
Ooh, show me your upper thigh.
Last I heard, it wasn't the turret that was known for being not cool, calm, and collected. I'm just saying, G. I think there's a reason you called the hair.
Oh, snap. Now I've been...
It's definitely not because my gamer tag has been Turtle Adjacent for years at this point.
Well, it's not like I haven't had hair all my life, so... Yeah. You know what, dude? Let's just center ourselves.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
You know how long it takes to shave? Too long. Why do you think my face looks like this? You think I'm gonna go down there, bruh? Let Osama bin Laden have his time.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's recenter ourselves.
Yes.
That is completely my idea.
So, have you ever had a pickle before?
I have. I've strongly prefer dill.
Some people do prefer. I'm scared. You just think you can choke yourself.
We just got a little bit of an interruption. This might be edited out later on.
That's okay, dude. Honestly, but some people prefer pickles not on their burgers because they don't like a warm pickle. They like them like a nice cold crisp pickle. But obviously, being on top of the burger makes it a little warm.
Yeah, sometimes a warm pickle ain't it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you eat it all, like if you're eating the whole thing as one, then you're good. But like if you go to take a bite out of your burger and you accidentally get the pickle and you pull the whole pickle out, did that ever happen to you?
That's heartbreaking.
And you get the whole warm pickle, just a warm pickle, and then you've got a bad pickle to hamburger in mouthfeel ratio.
Yeah. That's why when I make burgers at home, I always just put a pickle to the side, buy a burger, buy the pickle, bam. That's my method. I don't even slice them at
Pickles
home.
on the side?
Yeah, I grab, especially if they're the baby ones, bro, I'll grab a few on the side, or I'll just grab a giant plastic
You eat
ham
baby pickles? You eat the baby ones?
Yeah, not the sweet ones, just the baby dills.
Hmm.
But sometimes I'll just grab a whole one out of the plastic jar. Bam.
And the baby ones don't have a different taste to you?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Like,
Because they're sweet baby pickles. They're sweet dill pickles and shit like that. I don't get the sweet ones. I can't stand those motherfuckers. It reminds me of nasty ass relish.
Oh, I like relish.
Yeah, I don't.
I like relish in
Only thing that goes on a hot dog is mustard.
I've
had some fire guacamole on a hot dog though too.
It depends. Like if I'm gonna do up a hot dog, I'm talking light mayo, both sides of the bun.
No mayo for me. We're telling both our sides, so it's okay. We'll back and forth banter.
All right, pal, relax. See, I told you were getting hot. Have some more and cool down. Anyways, light mayo on the buns. And then you put that wiener in there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
No, but you get your hot dog, and then you do mustard.
Okay.
Very, very light ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of relish.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect dog. Maybe some jalapenos on there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some pickled
okay, I was going to say fresh or pickled. Okay.
Pickled,
yeah, I get down with it does go with it better, honestly. I've done pickled jalapenos on my dog before. And, I mean, both sets of dogs, if you know what I'm saying. And both equally delicious. One just stung a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I've done guacamole on a dog before, and it's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, guacamole dog. It just has to be the right kind of guacamole, bruh. It can't be no non-seasoned, just green mush, bruh. It has to have some fucking flavor into it. Like Chipotle. Fuck Chipotle guacamole, dude.
Chipotle guacamole. It's just avocado spread.
Yeah.
Why even call it guacamole?
And why even charge $2-3 extra for avocado spread?
Well,
I know they're expensive,
here's
but
the thing.
It needs to be good.
Sometimes it is good. Sometimes the Chipotle guac does hit. Alright, I've ordered their chips and guac before, and we got it, and it had a nice saltiness to it. And you could taste that little bit of seasoning that they put in there. You can tell somebody cared that day. But more often than not, Chipotle guac, glorified avocado spread. It's like the kind of stuff. It's like the kind of stuff that we would put in a bowl and then put pico and seasoning in.
Oh, that kind of bowl. Sorry, thinking of a different kind of bowl there. Cereal.
Bowl of cereal.
Yeah. Honey Bunches of Oats.
What's your favorite kind of cereal?
My favorite kind of cereal, dude, that's hard. Because I have a bunch of different favorite cereals in different parts of my life, though. You know, you like different cereals when you're a kid. Some of them didn't stick while I was an adult. I kind of got an old man sense of cereals now that people have told me. Like Cinnamon Life, Raisin Bran, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats is like...
But it has to be almond. I like the almonds in it.
Yeah, the almonds. Almonds are good.
Also...
Almond?
Almond? I just say almonds?
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Yeah.
I
felt like I said that right.
I'll have a drink.
Yeah, dude.
There's that.
But yeah, favorite cereal? That's tough, dude, because like when I was a kid, like it was like, growing up, we had a whole lot of like Cheerios and Kix, and then we didn't really get sweetened cereals until after a certain amount of time, especially you guys, if we're getting a little personal. Not too personal, but like my first flavored cereal, I think, was just Cheerios with added sugar to it, you know? And then later on, got introduced to like Frosted Flakes, but basically, which is cornflakes and cereal, or cornflakes and sugar if you just mix it at home. But then like Frosted Mini Wheats, those smack. But remember, because I mean we have this history together. Remember, like that one time I was just going through chocolate Rice Krispies, just like buying like full bags of it, and just going through it.
And chocolate Rice Krispies,
yeah, the chocolate
bro.
Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah. Used to clean those up, bro.
Honestly, those would hit. I forgot about those.
Yeah, we would. And then your thing was Fruit Loops for a while.
Fruit Loops are
Fruit
bomb.
Smackers. Because we always get those bigger bags, baby.
The generic.
Yeah. The generic.
Why pay more?
Why pay more? But also, have you realized some of the generics hit harder than the fucking OG name brands?
Sometimes they do.
That's why I get my Cocoa Krispies generic, bro. And plus, you get a 64-ounce bag. A 64-ounce bag? Challenge motherfucking accepted. That shit will be gone in 3 days.
Bro, you could... Because a family-sized box of name brand cereal costs like $7 or even $8, almost $10 nowadays.
You see how thin those bags are in a family size? It's just 2 bags, 2 thin ass bags in one box.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So getting the bigger generic brand, you're getting way more, and you're paying. You're gonna pay like 10, 11, or even $12, dude. But you're getting like double the amount of like a family size.
Hell yeah!
So I've heard I don't know if you ran into any of them, but I ran into people who were like, "Oh, I only like the brand version."
Mm-hmm.
Like I've met people who said that they didn't want cereal. They didn't want the cereal anymore because I didn't get the name brand.
Oh, that's mad weenie-ish. So weenie-ish.
Yeah, it was a dude too.
Oh, dude. I hope he felt like less of a fucking man that day.
That's what he did.
Stuck in his own ways?
Yeah, kind of sticks his own diet. He's got like my son's diet. Chicken that gets his red
palate.
spice.
Unlike us with the exquisite palates.
No hate. No,
I'm not saying hate. It's just
yeah, I know. I'm just clarifying. I'm clarifying to the pod, bro. I'm not saying any hate to you.
So let's get back to it. What's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal.
So yeah, I gave you a top 5. So just give me a top 5. It's just easier that way.
Okay.
And you could go back to when you were a kid to where we're at now.
Okay. Well, whenever I was a kid, we weren't allowed to eat sugary cereals. So my favorites were either
the ones you got to have.
There was these like Rice Puff ones.
Oh, Kicks, my boy.
No, well the Kicks were good too.
Oh, those are more
we were allowed to have
yeah.
Kicks, but yeah, Kicks are definitely.
Dude, I remember the
Kicks are top 5 nowadays, bro.
Dude, I remember the Rice Puffs, the unsweetened Rice Puffs.
Yes, the unsweetened Rice Puffs.
Yes.
Those with like some cranberry juice or something. Bro?
All you need.
The pod doesn't know about cereal and juice, and almost everyone I've told about it is like, what? What?
Uncultured swine.
Yeah, uncultured swine. Everyone who's tried it
has changed their opinion.
They changed their opinion. They changed their mind. Literally.
Yeah.
Even my girl, bro. Like, she was talking so much. Like, that's so nice. And I was like, alright, then try this. Because I got it. Because I was like, because I get the craving for that still sometimes. Where I'm like, sounds
those
good.
Childhood foods,
cereal
man.
And juice, bro. Cereal and juice sounds bomb. So, the classic pairings for me were those Rice Puffs with the cranberry apple cocktail.
Fire.
Or Toasted Oats, which are just Cheerios, but they're a little bit bigger. Toasted Oats with apple juice.
Mm-hmm. Those ones I remember. Fast forward to now times.
After I've tried all the sugary kind of cereals and stuff. Like I said, I still get the craving for the cereal and juice, and those classic combinations. I just gotta go back to. Every now and then, I'll just get some plain Toasted Oats and some apple juice, and that shit smacks. Got fucking cold ass apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now top 5 sugary cereals. I'd have to say with milk. I'm gonna go at number 5. I think I'm gonna go to Kicks.
Okay, so Kicks is still
Kicks
up
are
there.
good. Kicks, they're slept on.
Mm-hmm.
Babies love them for a reason. They're delicious. Number 4, I think I might have to go with Frosted Flakes. Although Frosted Flakes definitely fluctuates, it's definitely in top 3. And then we got Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Mini Wheats. Mini Wheats are they're good, and they feel good to eat.
Just the mini wheats or the frosted?
The frosted mini wheats.
Okay, because there are both.
Yeah.
And I've had the unfrosted. Man, you got to be dedicated to eat that whole mini wheat because they were squares about this big. They're like the shape of a brick, bro.
Uh-huh.
And they were not fun. And that's what our grandparents knew. I'm like, damn, life sucked without sugar. But that's the thing. Look how long they get to live. Sugar in our lives, bro, is so much. We ain't gonna. Who knows? Only God knows what side till we die. But no, see, my only argument with there, dude, I've never liked Lucky Charms. The texture of the marshmallow just gets to me, bro. Once it's spread, yeah, that little weird crunch thing.
I love the little weird crunch.
Oh, bruh.
The little weird crunch is...
I totally forgot about Captain Crunch, though, with Crunch Berries. That shit was... I mean, even though it would shred the roof of your mouth and everything.
Captain Crunch is good shit. I forgot. I have to compensate for Captain Crunch. I think Captain Crunch
said top 5, that could be in our top 6. We'll just make it a top 6.
Well, Captain Crunch might replace Kix for me. Because I love Captain Crunch.
Then it'll just be 6 Kix, 5 Captain Crunch, and so on and so forth.
Alright.
Because I forgot Captain Crunch on my end with Crunch Berries. So I'm going to add that into my top 6. In no particular order.
In no particular order. So, we've been going about an hour 16 now. What do you want to push for?
I don't know, man, until it doesn't feel forced anymore, really. Because we all know what happens when it's forced.
It's unconsensual. We're gonna call this episode
Consensually and respectfully.
Consent and Old Ladies.
With nothing to do with each other, but yes.
Old ladies and consent.
Of not tapping on our fucking windows, because that shit was just... Man. Let's go back to old ladies and scary movies, though. Like, just old people in general. Like, they have found a way to make them creepy, and I think that's why older people are creepy to some people, because they do have creepy fucking tendencies.
Where did it start, though?
What was the first horror movie that you remember an old person scaring you?
Well, that's the thing, because I mean there was older movies and stuff before where like you got zombies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of any examples that I can think of because where there was like an older person. The first time that I can really think of something, and it was like a twist. It was like a kind of like the thing that made Friday interesting because Friday the 13th, the first one, is kind of like a knockoff of Halloween. It was made because Halloween got so popular, and
now
that's why it's so cheap.
Friday over Halloween.
Yeah. That's why it's cheap and there's like minimal. Like you could tell that they went out and they did it really quickly. Sure. Thank you.
Getting a little off the screen blessing.
Yeah, a little off the screen blessing from.
Can I also have something relatively similar?
From Scorpion Eagle. Scorpion Eagle may be. Just a second.
Yeah.
Hold on, you said something similar to that one. Hey, we're recording again.
Are we?
Yeah, I said it to record again.
Oh, well, here we are. A little off-screen blessing.
Yeah, took a little, like, half a minute break there. My mom wanted to talk to my little brother, and he gave us some candies to snack on during the pod.
To be honest, I'm inspecting it, because I'm not sure what he put in it. But we shall see.
Could be some razor blades. Could be a little bit of druggage. Who knows with that kid? He's kind of a goofy looking character.
Experience, bro. I definitely get it. Definitely do it again.
Yeah.
If I'm invited.
I don't see why this would be too hard.
Invite me again.
I don't feel like it's hard.
Am I invited again?
It's literally just us talking.
Yeah. And having fun while doing it.
Yeah. And I think,
this was always meant to test the
as long
waters.
as we don't put too much pressure on the things.
Exactly.
And we can We can write topics to bring. We can just keep it more free flow if we wanna. We could just keep it. We just keep it.
I just noticed we're all video.
Damn. And the mic's probably died.
It's probably for the best, huh?
Probably.
But honestly, I was digging that whole outro though. I was that whole little thing you were going on right now. That was a vibe.